Okay, the issue I'm having is that my outputs are not reaching the modules at the rear of the machine. Okay? When I press the down button for the upper beam, these are my outputs that I'm getting. These outputs do not match what's in my schematic. Okay, again, that's the output. I got my input over here for my push button over here, and these are the outputs I'm getting to try to make the upper beam go down. When I push the upper beam to go up, these are the outputs I'm getting for my upper beam to go up. My machine is not working because my outputs are not correct. Okay, my inputs are correct, but my outputs aren't correct. Now, these are the rest of my inputs, and these are the rest of my outputs right now, currently. When I push the plus sign, it says the upper beam is not clamped. As you can see, I can't make the bending beam move because that's what I got highlighted. I'm pressing the plus sign, and I'm getting that error. When I press these buttons as well, on this control, I'm going to press the upper beam down button, this one, while I'm showing you. Now my finger's on the upper beam down button, and on the PLC you will see the lights, mainly on this module here, 5 and 6 light up, which indicate the push button for the upper beam down, channel 1 and 2. This is the push button over here for the upper beam to go up. Okay, again, I'm going to show you the PLC but there's no outputs going to the, that was for up, this is for down, upper beam down. Alright, I'm going to grab the foot pedal, the main pedal that I have sitting here, just to show you when I bring it over to the electrical cabinet. I'm setting the pedal on top of the electrical cabinet so I can push it with my hand. I'm going to be pushing the upper beam down, soft. This is my inputs. Okay, which I'll get a little closer for you. Upper beam down, upper beam down, upper beam down. When I push it hard, that's the upper beam up. Upper beam down, upper beam up. Sorry about my hand being a little shaky. It's kind of hard to make a video and do the operation. That's the upper beam up. That's the upper beam down with the foot pedal. I'm getting my inputs on my PLC, on my modules. But the modules on the rear, on the hydraulics, are only getting the signal for the upper beam down module, or the upper beam down directional valve to work. I'm going to bring the foot pedal, set it back here, and show you when I push the upper beam down pedal. I'm going to press this one here. This is how my module acts. Okay, pressing it. Alright, let go, press it, let go, press it. Now I'm going to hold it and show you. This is the Y11, Y5 is the only one that lights up. My Y1, not coming on. There it is, not working, which is labeled 514 Y2. Okay, I have no lights on the 514. Again, I'm going to come back out here, press it. My 510, I have a signal, but my Y1 here is not lighting up, saying, indicating to work, so my hydraulics will work. Only my directional valve is coming on. The Y1 or the 514 is not working on the hydraulic unit. Now, what's really interesting, it's the same thing when I use the push button to make the upper beam go down on the control. Alright, that module back there says 514, but in my outputs there's no 514 on the screen anywhere here. And when I press the button to make it go down, 521 and 512Y7 light up. I cannot find a 521 or a 512 on the, there's not a 512 or a 521 on the machine. There is a 511Y5, which is the directional for the upper beam to come down. And as you can see, my push buttons over there, my channel 1 and 2 are working for my push button here. So this is why I think we have a problem with the outputs from the PLC to the modules, because the nodes are set correctly. I'm just not getting my outputs to the modules on the hydraulic tank.